Hey guys, this is Rick. I hope you're having a great day. Right, this is probably the first in several video logs that I'll be doing, as well as a start to finish video at the end. I'm basically in the van and I'm still in the process of disassembling everything. Right, I've just finished taking off the panels. Now, I had a bit of an issue here where the panel actually tucked in behind the bathroom. Now, I'm keeping the bathroom as it is. So I had to literally jigsaw that down, but that's okay, that's not a problem. But you may or may not remember what I did for the dressing between the side wall and the window before was I had these bits of foam just kind of stuffed in and then covered over with this kind of material, and it did the job, but it didn't look that good. And anyway, I've just realised that I'm pretty sure I can get those curtains that fit within the recess here. So what I might do is, I've got some more of this this grey stuff. It's actually like a silver colour this time, and I might actually line the inside of the windows this time and actually get the proper curtains that are anchored at the top and the bottom, and then hopefully that way it should be a lot neater. And even though there will be a kind of a gap there, it'll still look okay with, you know, with the silver stuff on there like that, and I know the edge of the wood wall will sort of come up to the edge there. But I think that'll probably be a better and more practical fit, because then I don't have to worry about curtains kind of hanging in the room. Because one of the issues I had with the kitchen was the curtains were kind of they were attached sort of here, and it meant the curtains hung down, and my cooker was here, so there was always like a bit of a fire danger. So anyway, I'm going to go for that, and I think I'm going to look into getting proper curtains for all the window recesses, because you can see they're kind of, there's this nice recess that goes all the way around, and I'm pretty sure I should be able to get some curtains to fit that, although that slope might be a bit of an issue. I will have to go away and do some homework. I've also ordered some soundproofing and extra insulation. I don't know if you remember from my last van video. What we've got here is a combination, there's just stuff I've stuffed in there. A combination of this stuff, which is like triple layer mylar bubble wrap, sandwiched in between this stuff, which is like sort of yoga mat material. So we've got a layer of that against the van, then I've got a layer of this yoga mat stuff, and then another layer of this on top. So there's quite a fat sandwich there. But to be honest, it's still not particularly, you know, particularly a warm van. So I've ordered some rock wool, which I'm going to put in. Now, there's rock wool do this acoustic stuff. It's actually it's still like warmth insulation, but it's actually designed for acoustic installation as well, or insulation as well. So hopefully it might make the van a little bit quieter as well. Which would be nice. So I'm going to be stuffing that rock wool in all the little nooks and crannies and all these bits before I put the wall back, and I shall do the same in the doors. I shall stuff more rock wool and everything in the doors and in the side walls, so hopefully it'll be a little bit warmer and a little bit quieter. And also the bathroom, I'm going to be stripping off all of this Fablon stuff. This is basically, that you can see it here, this is like Fablon, so I'm going to be stripping all that off, and I will probably cover that also either in new Fablon or more of this silver stuff. So we'll have to wait and see. It's all sort of, I've got no rock hard plans at the moment. It's literally a case of kind of looking at it, sort of deciding on the day what it is I'm going to do. But I think whatever I come up with, it's hopefully going to be okay. If you don't know why I'm redoing this, the main reason was because the original van, the bed just was not comfortable enough. It was too narrow. The seat boxes were just not very good at all. They were fine as a day vehicle, because you could like sit at the table and you know, sort of have a cup of tea or whatever. But as a bed, the seat was useless. And it was just not a very good design, and I didn't enjoy going away in it because I just never got any sleep. But also the kitchen unit that I had sort of running along here was too wide. It came right out here, which, you know, gave me a very narrow walkway, and it didn't need to be as wide as it was. what I'll also be doing is moving the gas canisters. Now hopefully you can see down there, that is where my old gas box was, and you can see the dropout hole. Because I'm switching over to propane, I was using butane, but butane's not very good in cold weather, and because I'm installing a heater now, I'm going to be using the van hopefully in cooler weather, so I need to switch over to propane. The propane tanks would not fit in that allowed gas box, so I've decided I'm going to make a new I just hit the off button again. So anyway, I decided I'm going to make a new gas bottle locker here by the side door. So it's basically going to come out sort of here, and I shall have space for two 6 kilogram, hopefully you can see this, 6 kilogram gas bottles, propane gas bottles, and then I've got a new water tank, and a really thin one, 30 litres, that's going in there, which I can slide out and fill up from the back doors. So it means I can access the propane tanks from the side doors and the water tank from the back door, and then I shall build the kitchen unit around that, but make it much thinner. So it's all coming on nicely, and I'm kind of quite excited about this. I love hands-on projects, and I must admit I've been really looking forward to doing this. I know when I get about halfway through I sort of wish I never started it, but I don't care. I'm just going to kind of go for it and try to make it, you know, nice and neat and really, really good, and I'm going to make it as best as I can. Right, back in the house, and here we can see all the panels that I've taken off, and you can just sort of get to see just how shabby they've become in just a couple of years. They looked great when they were new, and you know, this kind of white leatherette look sort of made it look quite luxurious, but now it's just all grubby and dirty and scratched and scraped. It's got all sorts of scars on it, and on the back, I mean, this is the window surround that went around the sliding door window. You can see where I've sort of put it together, and it's just all coming apart. And this stuff just doesn't want to stick to the wood. I've used that spray-on contact adhesive, but over time it just comes apart. I've tried using duct tape to sort of hold it together, but it's just ugly as sin. And here's another panel here. This was on the side door, and again you can see it's just all sort of come off, and just doesn't look very good. So anyway, what still does look good on the van is that grey felt. It's still stuck to the roof beautifully. It's not sagged, it's not sort of gone out of shape over time, and because it's kind of a darker colour, it doesn't show up any dirt either. So I'm going to be covering all of these with some grey material. I've got where is it? Let me show you. This is all the stuff from the van. I've just kind of stuck it in here for now. This is the silver grey stuff that I shall be putting on quite a few of the walls and all those components I just showed you. This is the water tank. Nice and thin, but it's 30 litres, so that should keep the insurance company happy, because I know they were adamant that you can't have those 25 litre jerry can arrangements. You actually have to have proper plundering water. So there we go, and there's my Propex heater down there, which I should hopefully be putting in on Monday when Austin comes. So lots of parts coming in, and I'm just for now I'm just putting them aside. I even bought a cheap circular saw, so I wanted to get some nice straight cuts on my plywood that's going to be arriving soon. I've also got a few bits and pieces here that are just sort of all ready to be used. Got some new hose. I've got this silver trim 10mm self-adhesive. Not sure if that's going to be any good or not, but we'll see. Some new screw caps, although I think I need to get some grey ones as well to go with the grey stuff down there. Lots of blade spade connectors. Going to need those. Some new cupboard catches and some 12 volt wire that should be fine. So twin core flat wire should be fine for running the lights and things like that. Now, I've also just finished putting the new floor down. Now, it's not stuck down at the moment. I probably will need to lift it up again. I'm not sure. I might leave it down. I'm nervous about leaving it in while I'm sort of doing woodwork and stuff in there because I don't want to damage it. So I can just pick it up and roll it up at any time. But we'll sort of see whether I do that or not. But for now, it's kind of in the van and ready to go. So that's it for this little van revamp vlog number 1. Hopefully there'll be a 2, 3, 4 or whatever. I will, try to keep you up to date with what's going on, and there we go. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.